BBC Hooniverse.
You're watching the TGM production.
Hello? I'm Raven Coolbread. I come from, well, I come from a village called, Upton. Not Upton, Upton. I work for the king of Upton. What's he called? Oh, what's going on? King Thoroughbred. Thoroughbred. King Thoroughbred. Don't ask. I come from the year, 1830. Well, the Middle Ages is what I've been known is called. I don't know if that's 1830. I actually don't know what year that is. Now, I met this man. Well, his name was the Doctor, right? Yeah, Raven. Well, he took me on this wild journey through life. He took me here, there, and everywhere. And, well, I'm here now. Yeah. So what had happened was we travelled and I learned so much from this person, and he dropped me off here. I said, "What are you doing?" And the doctor said to me, well, Raven, if you want to have an adventure on your own, come here to the 21st century. In this, I'll teach you what a camera is, what a microphone is, and who Tom Mason is. Clearly, he did that. And so, what had happened is I ended up here. Right here. And I'll be honest, I don't know what I'm doing here. I then got told that I needed to look more modern. So that's why I'm wearing this hat, and this. Really, I want to be wearing a cape. But I haven't found one yet. That's what I used to wear, but obviously we accidentally incinerated it because we went to, like a Mars-ish type place. So I'm a little bit annoyed and confused and all that, but yeah, I don't know what else I can say really. So I found out, and I'll tell you this, right? I found out the doctor showed me because he knew that if I was gonna have this adventure, if I knew how to film stuff, I could create something that could get made for. He called it, what was he called it? Television, and that would be really fascinating. He's a very nice fellow. So he showed me this thing. It's called. This hat keeps on falling off. I never know my wear hats. Let me move that out of the way then. So it's called a Zoom H4 Pro Handy Recorder. He also told me to read. I was with him for months. And apparently, this records the sound from this. So if I go, Doctor, 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 and you can see the numbers going up and the line. So, yeah, and he told me, don't go past 10 minutes on your first go. And I went, okay. But I don't know how the doctor knew all this, right? Well, the doctor probably knows a lot. Anyway, so he told me to call this thing. He told me to call it Travelling the Stars. I thought, well, I'm not travelling the stars right now. I'm in here. Well, apparently they're called a bedroom or a studio, depending on who you're asking, apparently. So, yeah, it was an odd experience. And now I'm here. It's even odder. They say, all odd things happen to you in life. And, yeah, that hat doesn't fit my head. This hat fits my head. I don't really want to wear a hat. I really want to wear a cape. But, okay. I'm Raven. Apparently, there's not many male ravens. Apart from the animals, obviously. But I was named after the king at the time when I was born, obviously. It changed since he was called King Raven Ravenson. And I thought, oh, what an interesting name. But apparently, yeah. But apparently in this land there's one king. I never knew that. But obviously I asked the doctor to give me some local up-to-date history. But, you know what? The doctor's probably flown off. But I didn't know this, but when I learned what television is, right, I found out that there's a documentary series on at the moment. Well, not at the moment, obviously. It's on telly called Doctor Who. So I watched it and thought, oh, that's the Doctor! That's the man I met! Oh, I know him! Yeah. And I was really confused because that didn't seem like documentary. Again, I didn't know what a documentary was. I just read the word once, thought everything's a documentary. I don't know. Look, I'll be honest, I didn't know. Then I found this program, right? Because then I was trying to work out what on earth this is, and I'm in awe. Something called Merlin. I thought, I know him. I know Merlin. And I watched it and thought, wow. I didn't know Merlin had magic. I mean, to be fair, if I knew Merlin had magic, I would have written him out to the king immediately and put him on that stake and burnt him alive. Yeah. Because obviously, magic's frowned upon. Yeah. But the Doctor's a nice fella. He, yeah, I watched it. I recognised him. But then I watched. So I found it, right? So the Doctor I know is like a middle-aged, sort of shortish man who, for all intents and purposes, is interesting. But then when I watched that documentary called Doctor Who, I was like, what? Hang on. First one was a very old fella. Then it was slightly old but young. Slightly old but young again. Slightly old but young again. Younger than the first four. Slightly taller and slightly older than the fifth one, right? Then it got worse. And then it regenerated into a woman, right? And then regenerated into a man again. So my question is, what's going on there? So is the Doctor I know not really the Doctor, but he's one of many Doctors, or is it the same person? I don't really know, actually. I'm a little bit confused, right? So if anyone can help, I need this fixing, but I'm slightly confused on what's going on there. Because obviously, I don't know what's going on there, so help me. Anyone watching through this box, could you help me please? Anyone? Help? No? Okay. Oh, it's 9 minutes and 24 seconds. Right, I'm gonna stop this now. Do I walk that way? They call me Raven. Don't forget my name. I also found a program on telly called Raven. That linked to me. I don't know.
Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel.